Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Tattoo Money. I'm here in the home studio, and I wanted to tell y'all a quick story on how I came up with my song Levels, and actually how Levels inspired my new single, Barrington Levy, which is out now. So here we go. So, it started out simple. I decided that I wanted to write a love song for my girl. That was the mission. Now that we had the mission, it was time to find the vibe. And it's funny because I never understood when I would see videos of other artists and they would be like, yeah man, me and the producer sat around for hours and just listened to records before we even started. I just always found it weird to hear people say that they sought out inspiration from other music to inspire their own. And I got past that, decided to take my head out my ass and give it a shot. And so when I started working on all of these new songs, I decided that I was going to restrict myself to see how creative I can be and produce all of the music using only 3 instruments: my drum machine, my one synth keyboard, and my acoustic guitar. And so I started looking for love songs in that vibe. And of course, being from the hood and coming from Brooklyn, first thing that came to my mind was Bonnie and Shine featuring Barrington Levy, this ghetto classic.
A few nights out in Malibu, surfing, playing up on potions. Here's my number, put it in your purse and call me.
On the telephone, she heard my voice, tell me to pick her out in my Rolls Royce. In my Rolls Royce, it's not for ladies. And girl, I'm gonna take you in my Mercedes. In my Mercedes, with the full up of the disease. And girl, I'm gonna take you in my...
So I was like, yeah, that's the vibe I want to go in, man, just because I just love that song from back in the day. And so I started going down a Barrington Levy sonic rabbit hole. Started listening to some Barrington Levy stuff. And it's just funny because at this point I'm doing this project that's acoustic guitar based. And then I find out that Barrington Levy just dropped an acoustic album called Acoustic Levy. And I'm listening to that, listening to all of the classics, acoustic versions, and then I came across this song featuring Patrice, which is called Life is Great.
Hey, it takes a lifetime to make $1 million.
Take a second to lose it.
Have $1 million to be accepted. It's so wrong. Don't you get bricks? Don't you get it all wrong?
Yeah, and I heard that and I was like, oh man. I started rubbing my hands together like Birdman. And I was like, damn, I could sample this. But I told myself I wasn't going to do any more sampling on this record. Another rule I created for myself. It's not always good to create rules when you're making art. And so I left it alone. I'm like, nah, don't do it. That lasted for like a day, maybe. And then I just sat down, man, and I started chopping it up because I was just like, damn, this shit is too good to pass up, man. And I started cutting it up, and there was this one part, this million, and I just started
Million, 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 billion, million, 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 million.
and I was like, yo, that shit is hard. And then so I was like, you know what? I gotta put some drums under that. And I put some drums.
Million, 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 million,
And I added this bass.
million, million,
Yeah.
million, million.
And then add this extra guitar. Yeah, man. And then for the chorus, I just came up with this monster ass bass line that. And I just wrote the tune, and the rest was history, man. So if you haven't heard that song yet, it's on all streaming services. It's called Barrington Levy. I named it after him because the man just deserves so much credit. And I shot the video in Japan actually, so check out the video. It's on my YouTube here too. I'll try to leave a link somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, and that's how that happened. And then once I got that out of my system, it was back on to making this love song for my girl. And at this point, I was going for a different direction in vibe, because I'd exercised that need to get that Bonnie and Shine vibe out with that Barrington Levy song that I made. And I was listening to the rest of the EP, and I was like, okay, all of the songs so far are acoustic guitar led. Let's switch them up and do something that's synth led, that's keys led. And so I was messing around with trying to find sounds. Then I found this sound. I thought it was just so nasty. And then I hit it with the... Once I had that, it was like, all right, we got it. And for the drums, I didn't want anything too crazy. I wanted something simple for that to glide over. But then I came up with just a classic. Then I put them together, and that's when we got the... You know what I mean? And then the rest of the beat just came together by itself. In terms of the lyrics, for the chorus, the inspiration came from the fact that my girl would just always joke and constantly ask me, how much do you love me? And I used to always be like, there's levels to this, man. There's levels to it. And so I was like, oh, there's levels, oh, there's levels, oh, there's levels. Because I'm like, yo, I can't put it into words. There's levels to it. You know what I mean? And that was that. And in terms of the lyrics for the verses, I mean, I find that the hack to writing music for me is just take what you live, make that shit rhyme, put it to a beat. That's it. Levels, 90% of what you hear in the song is actual stuff that just happened in our relationship. And it was just easy for me to take these memories of these last, whatever it was, 2 years, and just make it rhyme. You know what I mean? And it's funny because it's like going back to rules. I had told myself this was going to be just keys, but then I was like, damn, I want an acoustic guitar part in there just for the breakdown. And I remember when I was playing this song for people, it's so funny because this ended up being my favorite part, but I was playing the song for people. My boys were like, yo, son, that song is dope. That song is dope. And I was like, I love it too, man, but I just feel like the lyrics are so personal. I'm worried that people might not connect with it. I mean, love is a general theme. Everybody knows love, or everybody will know love, I hope. But I was worried that people wasn't going to be able to connect with the specifics of these events that I wrote about. I mean, but then again, everybody can connect with what's in the background, because as long as you're in a relationship with somebody who watches The Walking Dead, you're always going to have that. When we watch The Walking Dead, you ask me what I do. If you got bit by a zombie, would I put a bullet in your head, or would I let you bite me too? Honey, I love you. But listen, I don't want to die. I'd run away. But I'd look back and cry. You know why? Yeah. Like, and that ended up being my favorite part. And it's funny because it probably wouldn't have existed if I didn't put the guitar in there. And so there was me breaking another rule that I set for myself in the song. But yeah, man, that's it. That's the story of how I came up with Levels and how Levels helped me come up with Barrington Levy. I want to thank everybody that's been streaming the song and watching the videos and whatnot. And make sure you go check out Barrington Levy too, because that's one of my favorite songs. And hopefully I see y'all on the road soon and we can sing these songs together. But until then, I got to get back to work. It's your boy Tattoo Money, and I am out.